whose speech title is Superhero. Superhero, Toastmaster Madhan Matthew.
Testing times brings out the hero in us, but super testing times reveals the superhero within us. Toastmaster of the day and my dear superheroes of Speak and Lead Toastmasters. I'm sure we all love superheroes in our life. Who is your favorite superhero? Now for me, my superhero is Iron Man. And I love Iron Man because he has got these unique powers to blast everybody, to send these lasers, to have his own views and graphics and everything. And at times, I can even fly away like Iron Man. And sometimes I can escape from enemies and make a rock-solid landing like this as well. Now, we all agree that this pandemic is a super testing time for all of us. So it's time for me to reveal this superhero from within me. But then I'm thinking, being an Iron Man, will it help in this pandemic situation? Well, of course, it may help in being away from the virus. Because of the iron mask and the iron suit, I will be already isolated and I can be exclusive. But then, being inside the iron mask and being stuck and suffocating inside this iron suit, being exclusive, will this help in this pandemic? Perhaps for my body it may, but what about my mind? And as I was thinking, what superpower I need to have at this moment of time, I was suddenly reminded of this movie called Flubber. My favorite hero, Robin Williams. And in this movie, Flubber, you can see this Flubber, such a flexible, transparent, enjoyable character. It takes shape where it is. It reflects the environment. And I feel that during this pandemic, more than being an Iron Man, I need to be Mr. Flubber Man. The reason is, there's so many changes which are happening every single day. Now, if I'm going to be an Iron Man, stiff, strong, rigid, then I will not be able to cope up with the changes that is happening around me. Now, my wife and myself, we both are in the standing up and talking job. What do I mean by standing up and talking? Because whenever we go to work, we are the ones who are standing and everybody are sitting, because she's a teacher and I'm a trainer. But this pandemic suddenly dismayed the classrooms to disappear. So I had a question, do I still have a job? In fact, I had a problem with my job. So how can I still continue as a trainer? And my wife, she never used computer before. How can she adapt to this new change? And for that, we had to become the Flubber Man and the Flubber Woman. The reason is, due to this pandemic, there are so many things which are changing around us. The manual, physical, traditional ways of doing things is no more relevant. Everything is becoming high-tech, digital, online. So unless and until we are flexible, unless and until we are quick to adapt, unless and until we learn some new technologies, and unless and until we keep experimenting without giving up, we will not be relevant to the changes that are happening around us. My dear Toastmasters and friends, how are we today? Are we being flexible? Are we learning anything new in our life? Or are we still being like an Iron Man or an Iron Woman, thinking that, oh, I don't want to allow the negativism of this pandemic to influence me. I don't want to allow the problems to make me discouraged or discomforted. So let me be exclusive and aloof. I tried that sometimes. I tried to deflect the problems, deflect the sorrows, just like wearing an Iron Man suit. But then it did not really help me. The reason is I was just ignoring and I was just avoiding problems, and I was not facing those problems face to face. Being a flubber man is all about being transparent and allowing the problems to be real and confronting it and making those necessary changes that you need to have. So I want to encourage all of us, if at all we want to be like a superhero in our life, I want to encourage all of you to be the flubber man or the flubber woman so that we can make those changes that the new normal and the new world is demanding from all of us. So happy flubber man. Let's all be the superhero because this is super testing time. Let's learn something new and let us adapt to this new normal and get ourselves high-tech in the way we do things. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.